Now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 6. I'm Justin Betty. The ground outside is still green, but some folks are already looking forward to snowmobile season. And the first step for many is making sure their machines are running properly. Folks at Bulldog Service Center in Lake Tomahawk say they've seen a number of machines come through already this fall.
You bring them in, check everything over, carbides, high faxes, tracks, check fluids, top fluids off, accessories if they want to install them on the machine. There's a lot of things a person can do to get ready for the winter.
He says in his shop, which opened in September, he suggests getting the work done now rather than later.
We'll put it up on the bench and we'll look at it and go through, figure out what's wrong with it. If we have to order parts, we'll order the parts. And then obviously it's just taking it apart and putting it back together the way it has to be.
Again, he recommends everyone get their snowmobile at least looked at before hitting the trails this winter. Outside, though, Jeff, no snow in the forecast just yet.
Yeah, no snow for us anytime soon, but rain is back in the forecast this evening. Lots of clouds out there right now in Minocqua. The sun is setting as we speak, and we are in for some cool temperatures tonight. Lows down near 40 again, but after highs today in the low 50s, that's not normal as we head into later months of fall. Okay, so here we go. Outside now, this looks a lot worse than it really is. There's lots of virga in here, precipitation the radar sees in the cloud, but it's not reaching the ground yet, but it will in several spots tonight as we have lots of showers to get through this evening and a very slow moving system rain in the forecast into tomorrow morning. Our forecast tonight, though, is cloudy skies, light rain showers out there, and low temperatures down near 43. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. The battle over Wisconsin's political lines continues. Today, opponents of the GOP's plan held a rally at the Capitol in Madison, promising to fight the maps in court. The GOP leaders say the maps are fair and legal, complying with all state and federal laws. That includes staying as close as possible to the current districts, which Democrats say are unconstitutionally gerrymandered. Now, redistricting happens once every 10 years following a census to adjust for population shifts. We'll see where it goes from here. In Washington, Democrats continue to work towards a deal on President Biden's social spending and climate change plan. That plan now expected to be about half its original size. NBC's Alice Barr has the latest from Capitol Hill.
Students at Irving School in Derby got a hands-on lesson on staying safe this Halloween. School leaders set up 3 activities.
One's called Foggy Conditions, where the children hold a piece of wax paper in front of them and then they have to run through cones. The second station is Put on the Brakes, where we tell them to run as fast as we can and then we blow a whistle and we're like, stop.
And for the third station, students wore dark glasses.
And we're putting up a reflective crosswalk, and we're going to show the children how dark it is for a driver to see them when they're out trick-or-treating.
Candace LaBelle is a second grade teacher at the school who's been in charge of organizing this safety event for the last 12 to 13 years. She says in the past they had 2 close calls with children almost getting hit by a car near the school. And many of their students walk to school every day. So their goal is to make sure children stay safe, especially ahead of Halloween.
Our kids here in this neighborhood don't really have playgrounds to play on, and most of them play on the sidewalk or street. So we need to make sure that they are valued and kept safe.
Parents we spoke with love the idea.
I think it's good, because it's nighttime and it could be scary. And especially with Halloween mask and probably other masks, it's kind of hard to identify, and you know what I mean? So he has glow sticks and a flashlight.
It's scary around Halloween because some people don't pay attention to what's going on when kids are around. So it's good for them to know what to watch out for.
But this Halloween, COVID is also still a concern. Dr. Melissa Held is a pediatric infectious disease physician at Connecticut Children's. Her advice is to be outside, enjoy Halloween, and do it safely.
We're encouraging mask use even outside, especially if they're going to be in groups of other children, and not just the costume kind, but an actual 2-ply mask. Limiting the numbers of other children that you're going trick-or-treating with.
All right, so that was clearly a Halloween safety story, which I meant to show you later. We'll try to double back around to the Build Back Better debate in just a few minutes. After nearly a year of investigating, today the Racine County Sheriff's Department released the findings from an election fraud investigation. This is aside from the statewide ones. The office says they were able to find 8 families who believe their relatives did not have the mental capacity to cast absentee ballots, but did. None of those cases have evidence of any coercion nor showed any wrongdoing by staff facility, but the sheriff believes the crime was committed in the instructions handed out by the Wisconsin Elections Commission. The Racine County District Attorney will decide where things go from here.
We investigate, we are the fact finders, we put all those investigative reports together, and they will be forwarded to our district attorney for her review and ultimate charging decision.
Attorney General Josh Cullen, other executives say the evidence in Racine shows no credible claims of election fraud and say it proves, in fact, the opposite. The 7-day average, the number of new COVID-19 cases in Wisconsin continues to slowly fall. We're averaging now about 1,800 new cases per day over the last week, much lower than this time last year when cases were spiking before peaking early in the winter. The percent of positive tests also slowly falling. It's the red line. However, the number of new deaths per day has been more up and down lately. We're now averaging 17 deaths per day statewide over the last week. Supply chain issues tied to the pandemic continue to affect more industries the longer they go on. Newswatch 12's Cooper Henkel shows us how healthcare systems plan to avoid major shortages and spikes while their systems outside their control get sorted out.
So what we're seeing today is that longer lead time for these products. And I think people are trying to prepare for that.
Global supply chain issues will keep shelves emptier than usual for a while. But Aspira says they and other medical systems typically keep much higher inventories than other industries. That's just one part of how the manufacturers and healthcare providers collaborate to keep any one region from getting hit harder than the rest.
They give a fair share to everyone, and they don't allow any one particular health system to get a overwhelming share of the products that are available. So we sort of police our own industry from that perspective.
Rake says Aspirus has widened their provider net.
So we're working with a lot more vendors than we traditionally do under our typical contract model.
But they're competing with consumer industries as well, all vying for what cargo makes it off backed up ships.
What we're seeing that it could have an overall impact just because of the delays it's taking in getting from overseas locations through our port systems and internally from the ports to the hands of the consumers, our health system as well, too.
Rake says getting vaccinated to keep people from needing care in the first place will help address the backup built up during the pandemic. For Newswatch 12, I'm Cooper Henkel.
Well, pretty mild outside today. How long will these types of temperatures stick around? Jeff's in with details in your full forecast. Next on Newswatch 12 at 6.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
If you're a contractor or do-it-yourselfer, make Argonne Lumber your first stop. High-quality materials, personalized service, expert staff, and delivery are just some of the things Argonne Lumber is known for. Stop in and smell the lumber at Argonne Lumber, 2 locations in Argonne and Rhinelander.
Jayak, Edja, Danuk, Mugzuk, Meow. The place for everybody, please.
The Forest County Potawatomi presents a new 120,000 square foot community center in Crandon. A place for everyone to play, exercise, and have fun at an affordable price. Come in and experience the culture and endless opportunities available at the Forest County Potawatomi Community Center. For more information, please visit community.fcpotawatomi.com.
Seeing the joy that people feel when they share a meal with family and friends, that's why we do this. The laughter of kids around the table, the thrill of families driving through for a treat, the delight of not having to cook, and instead letting us safely serve you. It all comes back to taking care of each other. And for that, we'll be here with your favorites and always a smile.
Sharing smiles together is a gift. At Aspen Dental, it's easy to gift yourself the smile you deserve. New patients, get started with a comprehensive exam and full set of x-rays with no obligation. And if you don't have insurance, it's free. Plus, get 20% off your treatment plan. Enjoy flexible payment options and savings when it matters most. We're here to make your smile shine bright so you can start the new year feeling all right. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL 7 days a week or book today at aspendental.com.
Check out the Events in the Northwoods page on the WJFW website to find can't-miss local events. Do you want to spread the word about your event? You can add it to the calendar there, too.
All right, the scattered rain showers out there now will linger into tonight and most likely into early parts of tomorrow morning, and then decreasing clouds through the afternoon. We have a pretty nice weekend on the way. Temperatures out there right now, though, currently 50 still in Rhinelander with a northeast breeze at 3, and the pressure is steady at 29.77. Over in Wausau, 54 for you and a rain shower at the airport in Wausau with a north breeze around 6, and the pressure there is steady as well. All right, so around the horn, temperatures are very uniform because the clouds are pretty much everywhere. Equal sunlight throughout the day today gave us temperatures hanging out near 50, which is about where we're supposed to be this time of year, but somewhat warmer temperatures are on the way actually tomorrow and especially on Saturday. But then things change, right? Here we go. Tomorrow 52, Saturday 56-ish through the afternoon, but then a front's going to come through early on Sunday, drop temperatures quickly Sunday afternoon and evening. If you're trick-or-treating Sunday, keep that in mind. It's going to get colder throughout the afternoon. And then look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, highs in the upper 30s to low 40s around here. Looking outside now, though, temperature near 50 in Minocqua currently with some cloudy skies. The rain is held off so far, but the roads will get wet here pretty quick as we do have some rain showers not too far away. In fact, here they are now on the radar. Now, a lot of this is Virga. The radar sees it. It's up in the cloud, but it's falling through some dry air down here at the surface, so it doesn't quite make it to the ground, but it will tonight. There are some light showers in the forecast tonight into tomorrow, likely ending by midday tomorrow. And there's a very well-defined back edge to all of this, right? The actual low will go across portions of Illinois tonight. This will squeak by, though, by midday tomorrow, begin the process of clearing us out, and we are in good shape for any high school games tomorrow night. All right, so here we are. Here's the big low across Illinois. It's going to go like this way and leave us alone, except for some light rain showers out there tonight. And then high pressure builds in for several days and warming high temperature as well. But then a front's going to come through later on Saturday and really change our lives on Sunday. Okay, tonight, though, Futurecast shows the light scattered rain showers out there again. Nothing heavy, nothing strong. We'll keep things cloudy as well. Expect drizzle tomorrow morning, becoming just cloud cover by tomorrow afternoon. Our forecast tonight, though, is scattered rain showers out there. Low temperatures down near 43 with a northeast breeze around 5 to 10. For tomorrow, it's Friday. All right, so lots of clouds, maybe some sprinkles and drizzle early tomorrow. Turning breezy, though. You'll notice that wind occasionally gusting near 25 with air temperatures near 52. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow 52, Saturday 56, Sunday Halloween. Again, 47's the high, but falling through the afternoon. And then it's going to get a little cooler around here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with some 30s for highs next week. Justin?
All right, thank you, Jeff. When we come back, we will take you back to Washington for more on the Build Back Better debate. Plus, we'll take you inside a Minnesota hotel, which some say is haunted. That's next.
Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio has designed beautiful and functional kitchens and baths in the Northwoods. When helping plan your dream kitchen or bath with in-home consultation available, they provide 3D drawings of your spaces to bring your visions to life. Owner and designer Sarah has over 25 years of experience, overseen 500+ projects, and built strong relationships with local contractors providing superior installation. Whether it's a new home or a remodel, Creative Kitchen and Bath Studio in Eagle River looks forward to making your dream kitchen or bath a reality.
Jim, Maria, and Jameson Brickner from Brickner's Park City, Jeep Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram in Merrill invite you to check out our just completed, fully remodeled dealership. We are now Wagoneer ready. Brickner's in Merrill has been your Jeep destination for the last 33 years. Thank you for your business, and if you're looking for a customer-first dealership to to service your vehicle, we have 9 highly trained certified technicians ready to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape. Brickner's Park City, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram in Merrill, 1-800-499-JEEP, or on the web at bricknersparkcity.net.
For Pete K., whose health benefits are, thankfully, way better than his outdoorsman skills, we've got you. For Jackie R., who's added umpteen flower pots now that her allergy meds are covered, we've got you. For Charlie M., who's covered by a team of experts so he can be first to the finish at his next race, we've got you. For everything that happens to happen, we've got you. Aspirus Health Plan.
911, what's your emergency?
I smell something delicious and I don't know what it is.
Ma'am, we've traced the smell and it's coming from inside your oven.
Ah, amazing! Papa Murphy's.
Different ideas for shopping this year? Both your wishes can come true when you buy the diamond of her dreams from Wickersham Jewelry during their Diamonds and Deer event, November 1st through the 6th. She gets the diamond she's always wanted, and you get free hunting gear from one of your favorite outdoor stores, Bullseye Sports Shop, Charlie's Hardware, or Mills Trading Post. Take advantage of interest-free financing during this spectacular event. Wickersham Jewelry, where everyone's dreams come true.
Get a sneak peek at the upcoming weather for the week with meteorologist Andrew Kiekefer on Newswatch 12 weekends at 10 p.m. Utilizing industry-leading technology, WJFW has you covered so you can stay on top of those ever-changing systems in the North Woods. Brought to you by Lockview Desert Health Center, Eagle River, and Waters Meat.
All right, back down to Washington, where President Biden unveiled a new slimmed-down version of his Build Back Better plan today. NBC's Alice Barr has details.
Good day.
President Biden making a detour to Capitol Hill this morning, trying to seal the deal with congressional Democrats before takeoff for critical summits in Europe.
I think we're going to be in good shape.
The president announced a new $1.75 trillion framework for his climate and social spending plans, paid for through new taxes, including one aimed at billionaires. Though so far, neither moderate holdouts nor progressives have given a firm commitment.
It's a framework that will create millions of jobs, grow the economy, invest in our nation and our people.
The new proposal includes childcare, universal pre-K, expanded health care coverage, including Medicare for hearing services, and investments to curb climate change.
Over 1 billion metric tons of emission reductions, at least 10 times bigger on climate than any bill that has ever passed before.
But several top progressive priorities are gone, including free community college, expanded Medicare coverage for dental and vision, and paid family and medical leave, scuttled by cost objections from moderate Senate Democrat Joe Manchin.
What I don't like is this idea that one guy would stand in the way of doing it.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi called for a vote today on the bipartisan infrastructure bill that passed the Senate more than 2 months ago. But progressives are refusing to sign on until the larger package is set.
Our members are enthusiastic about voting for both bills when that text is ready.
All Republicans oppose the president's plans, but it's divisions within his own party, sending him off to pressure foreign leaders for key climate change and economic policies without a deal of his own.
Just to underscore how much is riding on getting to a deal, according to two sources, President Biden told Democrats behind closed doors today that majorities in the House and Senate and his presidency will be determined by what happens in the next week. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Meanwhile, Halloween is now just a few days away, and many people are eager to find a little scary fun. John Lauritsen takes us inside a hotel in Minnesota known for its unregistered guests.
Every Minnesota town has a main street. But not every main street has had a book written about it. Before Sinclair Lewis became a Nobel Prize-winning author, he was a night clerk at the Palmer House.
He was actually hired and fired several times before he eventually graduated from high school and went on to college.
He's not haunting this place, is he?
Well, we've had sightings.
And too many to count. Rolf Palmer built the hotel in 1901. It was one of the first businesses in the state to have running water and electricity. For 120 years, worried travelers and sightseers have come and gone. But these days, many of them are looking for a more spirited stay.
People will come from all over to investigate and hope to have an experience.
Yes, this is Raymond's room, and he's one of our unregistered guests.
Raymond essentially ran a top-floor brothel a century ago. Nowadays, it's believed his ghost haunts this room on the other side of the floor.
Almost every night you can hear them walking in the hallways.
A playroom may be responsible for juvenile haunts. Some say Palmer's son Carlisle is to blame. It's a common complaint among guests.
And they might give you some accolades and then add, but somebody let their kids play in the hallway all night long. And then that's when you have to tell them there were no children in the hotel.
A staff member reported having a conversation with a lady that looks like Palmer's daughter Hazel before the woman simply disappears. Among the believers in the Palmer House Paranormal is attorney-turned-author Natalie Fowler.
I don't think that I've ever been here and not had an encounter.
Fowler has done a lot of her own historical research on the hotel, and while there haven't been any suspicious deaths, it seems some guests checked in and never really left, at least not spiritually.
You know that these walls are trying to talk to you when you sit here. I have seen a dark shadow that paces back and forth across the doorway down in the basement.
The basement is a place where lights flicker for no apparent reason.
So upstairs, those are the ghosts that like to party a little bit. Down here are the more reserved spirits, correct?
I think they like the quiet.
Some researchers consider this basement hallway the most haunted part of the hotel. In one of the rooms is a snowman who's been known to move even when he's not plugged in. Batteries not included. And not even an option.
I'm not trying to offend our friend here, but he's not necessarily the warm and fuzzy type of snowman either.
He's got that face, that checkered face,
From footsteps in the hallways to shadows in the foyer, there's a haunted history here, most of it harmless. The staff embraces the spirits. They have to, because it doesn't seem like they're planning to leave anytime soon.
I always tell people they get to choose what it is they want to call it. I tell people there's stuff that happens here all the time that I can't explain.
Head to AutoGear for the best in automotive accessory installation. AutoGear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what AutoGear can do for you.
I have worked at Huffcore for the last 36 years.
Huffcore, closing the plant, moving production to Mexico.
I gave my life and my body to that place. Ron Johnson pushed through a tax law that rewards outsourcing. Companies can bring profits back from Mexico tax-free. And worse, Ron Johnson profited personally from outsourcing. He has doubled his wealth since taking office. Tell Ron Johnson to stop putting his profits above our jobs.
Menards has everything you need to give your bathroom an updated look. Check out our great selection of Dakota vanities. They feature generous interior storage in a variety of styles and finishes to choose from. Save with 11% off on all Dakota vanities. Finish your update with a Pfister faucet. They design products that are built to last and come in a variety of styles and finishes. Get 11% off all Pfister faucets right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
My name's Arthur, Merrill, Wisconsin. In August of 2019, I started getting numbness in my feet. By July of 2020, my feet were so numb, I lost a sense of balance. I thought I was walking on stilts. I seen this ad for spinal aid. I took 20 treatments from them, and by then my feet were 90% better and no longer felt as I was walking on stilts.
Are you experiencing weakness, numbness, and or pain in your feet or hands? These sensations might even be affecting other areas of your body along with your balance. You might have already been diagnosed with peripheral neuropathy and are taking drugs such as Lyrica, gabapentin, or Cymbalta that never seems to help. Neuropathy pain ultimately diminishes your quality of life. Call Spinal Aid of Wausau today to see if our treatment methods are right for you. Call 715-203-1508 to schedule your neuropathy severity consultation or visit us at spinalaid.com.
Get your gear at AutoGear, specializing in automotive accessories. AutoGear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what AutoGear can do for you.
All right, buddy, the light rain showers out there now will linger into tonight and probably into tomorrow morning because this thing is really slow moving across the area now. But then look what happens. The rain will clear out of here tomorrow, Highs back in the low 50s. Saturday, mid, even upper 50s, followed by a cold front, a dry cold front on Halloween. But it's going to get a little chillier on here next week with high temperatures back in the 30s.
Bring a jacket while you're trick-or-treating. But not just stay dry. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on News Watch 12 at 6. Mr. Food Test Kitchen and Wheel of Fortune are next. We'll see you back here at 10 with more.